Look, it's not going on YouTube. Don't look at me like a priest because I'm not a priest. Look at this as a open space. These are all of your brethren. These are all of your brothers. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing that you can't tell us.
Confession: I was staying over my grandpa's house before I left for college and my dumb went to sleep with Phantom Stream on. I woke up to him gripping my shirt yelling at me asking do I think it's funny to play explosions throughout the night. Bruce, I have a question.
So,
how come every time you go to someone's house there is a chubby Hispanic in a condone tee, jeans, and white forces? Is that your henchman?
yo, that's my boy Mark, man. Don't worry about it. Just know he be in a cut.
Hello Deo and Pastor Frank, I come to you to tell you how I steal money from work, but am I wrong? I don't think so. Honestly, I do parking at a stadium and can make from 500 to 1400. Fuck man, and it needs a car.
Yo, why would you?
Confession: one day when I was in the 4th grade, I just got done watching Misty Stone on the bus, so when I got to class I kept thinking about it and got rock solid. So I scoot up close to the desk and my under it. Nobody seen toe.
Yo, to all you school beaters out there, if they catch you while you watching on the bus, if they catch you, yeah, gonna have to register to be a offender. So all you school beaters, I hope you like checking in every year, buddy.
So my cousin named Ella is talking shit about me to her friends, but what they don't know that she used to make out with her dogs. But what I want to know is, should I tell her friends know her nasty dirty past?
Yo, you are a up ass cousin. I would not want to be family with you, snake ass nigga.
I was in primary school when I suddenly got the immediate feeling of needing a little did I know that my the teacher wasn't letting me / I ran out that class, but I wasn't fast enough. I shot myself.
yo, what?
I was on a calorie deficit for a month and I had the monkeys, so I get sugar-free gummies.
Yo,
My
bro.
dumbass didn't know that the sour powder was laxative. I farted and myself. I lost a pound from that.
As hell.
In the 3rd grade I had a friend, let's call Jay. Jay was always a bit more feminine than me. One day I came over to his crib to play some Mortal Kombat and he tried to kiss me. I pushed him off and kicked his TV in. Never spoke to him again.
Damn.
Hey, just check my analytics. 60% of you are not subscribed. What are you doing? Subscribe. Join the DEO family, man.
Confession: right before Christmas break of this year I was sitting across from my crush and she was showing hella cleavage, but my god, her hands had me wanting to bust.
You're insane, bro. Are you horny bus riders too? Yo, what's up, bro? I was never this horny in school, bro. Can y'all get off? Yo, it's the internet, bro. Y'all need to get off the internet, bro. I was never this horny when I was in school, bro.
So this one time I was real funny and my step cousin was in the other room and we was before already, so I woke her up to and oh my god, I was beating her up and I seen the hallway light come on, so I jumped. We got caught.
No way.
Confession: one time I got in trouble in middle and didn't tell my mom. When I got home she waited till I got in the shower and beat my wet naked ass.
I see it's a lot of Alabama users in here tonight.
Confession: one day in 2rd grade I had to piss really bad. When I asked my teacher, the bitch said no, so during break / playtime I went to the corner of the room and pissed in a big plant vase. The piss went through the bottom and pooled everywhere.
Yeah, y'all some pissy ass school beater ass kids. Y'all exactly what I imagined. And I know most of y'all smell like spit that's saying all this crazy. Like, I never did no crazy weird like this. I actually grew up the right way.
Confession: in 3rd grade we were in gym class and I was with some friends laughing so hard I pissed myself and I went to go do a handstand. Everyone saw my pants wet AF. I was so embarrassed.
I say the craziest thing that I is walk in on another shit, spread eagle. Like, that's the craziest thing I done never seen in school. Like, the had the stall wide open.
Fat nose French, but I've been pocket watching and all I got to ask is, when can you buy me a pendant, sir?
When you go on that goddamn run.
Confession: one day I was at work and I wanted to let one out and came out, so I ran to the restroom and my boxer was full of The whole day I didn't talk to anyone after. I was working with on my boxer.
Yo, bro, go home, bro. I don't know. I don't have the feeling of on myself because I never have. But you are disgusting. Just letting y'all know.
In the 3rd grade, I got snucked by a fat nigga during lunch for a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. The hoe was laughing.
I swear to God, I've been snuck by a fat nigga before in elementary school. Last day too. Blew me, bro. For no reason, bro. He was slapboxing. Like, I'm like, what the?
I have no confession. Just tell Phantom Fatter to stop doing those explosions. Confession: one time I was at home and I was watching Dante, then my dad walked in while he was throwing his small skinny black cat, then beat the shit out of me till I went blind.
Hey, do y'all think if I said some crazy as y'all parents walked in, they will whoop y'all?
One time in middle school I was playing basketball and I was getting my ass whooped and the nigga was taunting me, so I punched him right in his Then the nigga walked right up to me, slammed me and started beating my ass right in front of the her. Confession: I got off to an saved videos and pictures I made about this girl I'm crushing on. I'm down bad.
You see, bro? That's not even a lie. Like, that is just you being honest, and I respect your honesty.
Confession: when I was in middle school I had a GF and we for real didn't talk at all and but one day I was taking a mean beefy and she broke up with me over text and I was sitting on the ball in my persevering face.
Oh man, my bad, bro.
Confession: so one day I was mad horny and I had nowhere to and I was in the living room and my dad walked out and saw my in my hand and I myself so hard now it's a brown spot on my carpet.
I will never forget when I got caught beating my.
Confession: in 6th grade me and my friends used to take turns pissing in the out of order urinal until it would overflow and loser would just go home all stank.
Ew.
Good times LOL.
No, that's not good times. That's disgusting.
Confession: one time I made a DIY pocket. I got caught the out of it by my brother. He told my mum and I beat his little ass. Confession: I stole $2,000 worth of food from my church's snack store.
Wow. Is that W Thief?
Confession: I work at a fast food chain cause I desperately need the bag and the is deteriorating. If one more customer orders a full gourmet meal I'm gonna lose it. One customer was rude AF so I told him to suck my he spat in me face.
Donations.
You went out like that?
Confession: I don't got no real friends or bitches.
Damn. I love you, man. You don't need real friends or bitches these days. All you need is yourself and a good book.
Confession: I used to with this girl. We used to all the time. We linked. I even got her a plan B one time. Then one day my family was gathering helping my granny G. Oh my god, I looked up and she was walking in. Turned out she was my cousin bro.
Donations.
Confession: in the 6th grade I had to take and I put toilet paper on the seat and when I got up to leave the toilet paper stuck to my and when I went back to class all the was laughing at me was about to end it all.
Donations.
Yo, that toilet paper on the seat be the most clutch. That start feeling luxury.
Confession: when I was like 8 years old I was mad at my family because they were making fun of me for peeing myself in the bed, so I got pissed and when there was a family gathering at my house, I ran out with no pants and started pissing on everyone.
Yo, what, bro? Yo, you niggas are
Are you
insane.
gay? Would you rather do surgery on Magic Johnson with no gloves on or be Davis for a week?
Surgery on Magic Johnson with no gloves and no mops.
Confession: so I went to go to the store with my dad and went into the store and it started to get shot up and boy when we heard them gunshots we dipped and went to Burger King instead and my dad's words were "F that boy, we go into the King."
Hell nah.
My ex was as FUCK and her sister, 18 at the time, was sleeping on the floor in her room while we were sleeping on the bed. I pulled her down and slowed it till I busted her. We know felt like she heard us so breakfast was awkward AF.
Yo, listening to y'all talk about it's just not real, bro.
Confession: back in 2018-19 when Fortnite was still popping my friend used his card on my account to buy the battle pass and I used the card after that and bought like $200 worth of skins. Still ain't find out.
Donations.
Yo, what the f is wrong with y'all, bruh?
Confession, I'm Indian and I live in a predominantly white city. I have been called Osama bin Laden more times than my own name. In the 6th grade, one sped kid told me to drop the supposed bomb in my hand, which was a basketball.
That is so fucked up, bro.
Confession, in the 5th grade I once went to the bathroom and my 2 other friends were also in there also.
Shout out all the Indians in the chat,
my
man.
Underwear
Real
down so they both saw my dick. They proceeded to tell the whole class about my little dick. My dad and I got into an argument and I told him f you and he said, word, that's how you feel? And I knew I f***ed up. An hour later I thought everything was cool and I was doing laundry. He came behind me, put me in a headlock while lifting me off the ground and put me to sleep. Confession, when I used to live in apartments I let the local fat bitch suck my dick under the stairs and my friends caught me still bring the dick up till this day.
Yo, bro, y'all are funny as bruh.
I've broken up 2 separate lesbian marriages and when they left their wife for me I ghosted them both. I stopped being attracted to them when they fell in love with me. I only flirts with bad gay women now to experience that thrill again.
Duke Dennis? Hey, check it, a load of Mr. Bitches over here, right?
I went to Mexico for a trip and had to share a room with my uncle. Between us was a huge dresser and mirror blocking us that we couldn't see each other. I got so horny one day, I busted a when he was sleeping. Next day he moved rooms.
So that means he heard you. Wow.
I remember one time I was going to sleep while watching Kai Cenat's 24-hour stream and all I remember is my mom waking me up asking me why I am watching midget, you know what. And long story short, him sneaking to watch you instead of that weeb.
Yo, what the
Confession, my middle school had a school trip out of town and we was staying at this hotel. First night I walked into the washroom late as the quiet kid himself and throwing the underwear in the trash. He smiled at me after he was done. In a last period class freshman year, my crush sat on my closed laptop. I ran so fast home to lick that corner and no, it didn't taste like anything and I never talked to her. Confession, me and my friends caught someone taking in the stalls and we tossed the entire trash can over the stall at him. This was 8th grade.
Yo, as a school man, that's not cool, bro. I was in those school toilets every morning. Every time I woke up probably like, no bull. This is how I would wake up for school. I would wake up 30 minutes before my bus came. Spent 2 minutes brushing my teeth. I already knew what I was wearing that day, so it's kind of easy for me to wake up, wash my face. I don't shower. I shower the night before I go to school, so I don't shower in the morning. I never had the time to shit.
My nephew used to shit himself in his sleep, and when he woke up he would throw the drawers on the side of the bed. Mind you, we had a bunk bed and oh my was stanking.
So your nephew was his drawers and you be like, take him off with the in his drawers and then throw him to the side. Yuck.
Confession, one day in elementary school I was peeing in the urinal and 4 brolic 5th graders jumped me because of a game of dodgeball. Yes, with my out.
Wow. Never been jumped in my I've never been jumped in school, period. Almost. I wouldn't even say almost. I was in like 9th grade. It was over a girl and I didn't get touched. I got on my bus safe and sound, very safe and sound. Pretty W day. That was the day I found out I was getting cheated on. So I was wilding that day. I didn't give a f about nothing. I don't even remember nothing from that day. I blacked out. When you realize you getting played, it's the worst feeling ever.
On myself back in 4th grade in the bathroom and started screaming for help like I was getting murdered. I had doo-doo on my Nike Griffies and I had to change into some fat pants. People asked what happened. I got threw up on.
Okay, that's a real story because he said Nike Griffies. Every had a pair of those in like when they was younger.
After watching your streams I asked my plug for some Delta 8 gas. Not going to lie, my nigga laughed in my face. F you for making me think that Delta 8 bullshit real gas. You big nosed.
Yo, please do not take me serious, bro. Please.
When you and Dana cosplay, do she be the slave owner and you the slave? Be honest.
We never cosplay of her being a slave. What type of kink you think I got?
Not really, nothing.
Yo, what type of question is that, bro?
When I was young I thought it was funny to push my grandma in her wheelchair around like a dirt bike and she accidentally got ran over. Sad as fuck.
Yo, bro, what?
When I was 8 I was at summer camp and shit myself. Everyone was saying it was smelling nasty and moved away from me. I moved with them and pretended to not know. Later that day some kid pantsed me and showed my shit to all the hell. Scarred me for life.
Yo, bro, I hated the that got exposed for being stank and just tried to move closer to make sure it ain't them.
I took a dump in my older sister's book when she didn't know and she opened it during class. She was in high school. What a situation it was.
Oh, hell no. Y'all are hilarious, bro.
Your communities are kinda sad. Y'all don't accept niggas that don't sound all know how to pronounce their words, or you know that we not the same, so I act like it.
Yo, bro,
you're dumb if you know you're not gang.
Yo, how the does Roblox allow this shit, bro?
I got in trouble at school for cursing. My teacher got home and my dad hit me on my back with a foldable. I wasn't gonna walk again.
Damn, a foldable. You got hit. Your dad was on some WWE that day.
Confession: my parents are very happy that I started making my own money and bought a PC. Little do they know I refunded that from Amazon that Nick Jeff Bezos.
Yo, can y'all put me onto the method?
So hey Bruce, back in 10th grade I was so I skipped football practice to link with this John, so when we started on her bed it took me a couple minutes to realize that my back was wet. Nick, I was on piss.
Donations.
Confession:
Okay.
I busted during class in the 6th grade while everybody was watching the movie Hachi, the sad dog movie, Lamau.
You see, bro? And that's a real story, bro. That is sad, bro. It's really school beaters in here.
When I was 10 I told my stepbrother to tell my stepmom he was gay. She flipped out and got into a big argument with my dad. The argument sprung a lot of underlying problems like cheating and they split up. My dad ended up crashing his car into hers.
Damn.
I know you guys be sitting with your family at the dinner table 5 minutes after beating the out of you. Also Bruce likes men.
That's a vibe, though. Yeah, my mom, my best friend. That's that. My mom is to me too, my best friend.
Confession: I have spent over $1,000 on PR and vids, but finding you made me stop.
Yo, anybody with a addiction in here, stop. You're not addicted. You're just a freak, bro. It's easy to not beat your. You beat your 10 times in one day. Don't talk to me. Okay, so that means I'm a professional. I'm a veteran in this. So you should be listening to me. You see what I'm saying?
My name is Dylan Wright of the suburbs of County, Georgia, and when I was in 3rd grade I used to make out with my cousin and dry her. Am I weird for her being my first kiss? And
yo, okay, stop, because you actually just put one of your homeboys out there. You just put one of your homeboys' business out there. I know you did. That's some. Why would you even do that?
Yo, you ever run out of toilet paper so you use your underwear?
No, but I have ran out of toilet paper, so I had to do the little stand up and not pull my drawers up and just walk to get some more. You do that little walk where you just separate your legs so your cheeks don't get close together. Then you get the wipes or the toilet paper. You see, the thing is though, the reason why bidets are so far, because you would not have to do that if you had a bidet on the side of your toilet, bro. That's what don't understand.
Bruce, I want to play with your hair.
Screaming.
Confession time: one time my grandma was constipated and having pain in the restroom cause she was screaming loud, but when I went in there she asked me to help her, so I bent her over and all the shit out like a vacuum. Am I a W grandson?
Yo, don't you ever dare ask me that question, bitch.
Not gonna lie, I love Deo, but some of you need to be exterminated. Jesus H. Christ. When I was 10 I took out my bike to ride around the neighborhood.
4?
Long story short, a baby chihuahua chased me around the block and I hit my face into a parked car. Chihuahua looked at me on the ground, ran away, no cap.
Yo, what was the first dog y'all got chased by? Mine was a pit bull. And it was dead ass around my house and it was fall time. So I was slipping and sliding, nigga. It was terrible.
4th grade. I went over my cousin's house to sleep over and had an accident. My cousins found my pajama pants bottoms in the bathroom and they were yelling, "Who did that?" Till this day I haven't told them they was mine.
Oh, who did that? Yo, I could just be, I would have been so, I would have slapped the out of you, nigga. Funny, you bitch.
I'm now 18 and eat a roll a day. I don't know how to stop. Can you help please, Brucey Poo?
Yeah, no. Freak. Take your ass on My Strange Addiction.
Confession, I went to my girlfriend's house the other day and her little brother watches you.
I'm on it.
He started quizzing me on DEO knowledge and I folded. He punched me in the nuts and not going to lie I got bit. Jalen, if you're watching this, I'm a get back little boy. When I was like 6 or 7, me and my cousins was playing this game and my cousin goes, smell my finger. She put her finger out, I smell the and I never smelled since. One was ABT to pass out.
Oh hell. What's up with y'all cousins? Like, why?
My birthday is on 9/11 and I don't tell people when my birthday is. One day my teacher was taking attendance on the projector and she was on my name, say everyone saw that my birthday was on 9/11 and everyone laughed. I left school.
That's not even funny though, bro. Why would they laugh at that? Man, these glitched the whole game. Yo, Ronnie 2K. Yo, thank you for all the donations, all the confessions, bro. All of this is going on YouTube, so